All right, here we go with show number 8 from the Avian-X Turkey Tour. 3 different hunts, 3 different big gobblers going down. We're starting off with Forrest, then Taylor, then Brother Terry, all of them from the great state of Iowa. You know there are some big Easterns headed at you as we head out turkey hunting.
Game time, got 5 big strutters up on top of the hill. Mark just called the landowner here. We're gonna go up this hill and get up above them, so.
Pretty close to these birds now. They're right in front of that box plant. We got the roll of the hill, so we're gonna try and ease up with the trophy dogs. Have some luck. Ready to go. Just stay low and get in front of those bees.
All right, we'd seen these birds at a distance of probably a half mile from a gravel road that went by this farm. Now we're going up to get around them and come up over the top with the trophy toms and try and lay down out in the middle of this wide open field to pull them in.
Shoot under it. There's a hen to the left or a gobbler. It's a gobbler to the left. See him?
So we went to that big group of turkeys, and then suddenly, as you heard, Wade saw that bird off to the left. He's higher than myself and Forrest, so his visual is much better, and we're not really sure exactly where he's looking when this bird starts coming, but it didn't take us long. We figured it out.
Nice work, buddy.
Boom, baby.
Heck yeah.
That's what I'm talking about, baby.
That was awesome.
Boom, boom.
First gobbler. How much fun.
Boom.
That was freaking awesome.
Wow.
Wow. Good stuff, buddy. You didn't get scoped, did you? Good stuff. My gosh. Wow.
Well, here we are up in Iowa. Me and Terry got to come up and join the turkey tour. Got Mark, Wade, Perry, Coondog. All of them been doing all the work up here. And it was an absolutely epic hunt this morning. Had fog, so we waited a little bit, came up, got on 5 of them. Thanks for letting me come up.
Oh man,
awesome.
Thanks for coming up. And this was an awesome, you know, yesterday, look at the difference. Yesterday afternoon, low pressure, high, hot day. 2 gobbles in about 6 hours. This morning it took 30 minutes once we got into position. It's difference in weather.
Well, and I think a lot of it is getting with them. You get in their roundhouse, altogether different story, and that's what you guys did. You slid and crawled and, you know, used what you needed to do as far as the fans and getting up in there tight. That's a big, you know, as far as I'm concerned, that's probably the biggest when it comes to killing birds that have a hen with them or peeling one off of the group and getting him to come. That's exactly what you did.
So much
awesome.
fun. Congratulations, Forrest.
Thanks,
Just
guys.
awesome.
Thanks.
Here's another one that we talked about, and myself, Paul, Terry all agreed you want a standard V-call, but this one's a little bit different in that spacing is a little greater than what you might be used to in terms of where the V is. The spacing with the reeds is very tight, much like the other calls in the line. The reeds are very thin. It takes very little air to make this call run. Within the entire line, it's probably the easiest one for a beginner to pick up and use, the tongue inverter. Awesome call in the line.
we struck from the road and we heard 2 different birds, I think, gobbling. So we're gonna see if we can get closer and try and see where they're actually at, because they were distant, but bring in our setup stuff.
We got some birds spotted over here on this arm of the field. Mark them up. See if we get in the blind if they're below the roll.
Set up some decoy.
Look out when he sees this.
This footage is deceiving. It looks like Wade's walking right at this bird, but in reality, there's quite a roll between him and the bird. So he can't see the turkey. He's approaching the top of the roll, looking through his fan to see if he can spot him so that he can show him that trophy tom and try to get him coming our way. Wade's on the ground. He put the Avian HDR Jake out. Taylor and I are up in the blind, so we're 15 foot higher than him. We have the show of all shows. Wade gets his attention with that trophy tom. The bird turns, starts to come, and then Wade backs up, keeping that hill at the exact same place as he backs up. All you really want to do is show him the top of that fan and don't give him a lot more so that he never sees your body.
These turkeys from 300 or 400 yards over there snuck up and around, got on top of this hump. And we see a longbeard here that we're trying to get up over that hump. And then 4 other longbeards down at the end of this plot. Hopefully he ends up playing the game. Stick with us. We hope to have a good hunt here before it's over with. I think we will. We just got to get him coming over that hump.
Once Wade got his attention with the trophy tom, he backs down, gets below the blind, and then actually behind us in case we need more calling. In the meantime, I'm pouring it on from the box blind, trying to get this bird's attention so he comes in and sees our decoy set up.
Yeah, here he goes. Wait till I get a steady shot.
Yep.
Let me win. You absolutely made a great shot, Taylor. Good job right here, girl.
Gosh, I'm shaking. Look at that.
Oh man, did he come when he decided to come? Good dog, baby. Bingo, baby. Bingo.
That was so awesome.
Bam.
Gosh, it was like the anticipation was just, it was building up, because he'd commit, stop, and then finally got on that stream. Heck yeah, the bird should have got a show on the, at the decoys.
Wow.
Well, I'm tagged out in Iowa. It's season 3 here. Weather's absolutely gorgeous. We just came out for a little evening hunt. It was Dad, myself, Wade, and Coondog. And man, it turned out to be a really, really awesome hunt.
Forrest killed this morning. Terry had multiple encounters today, and then Taylor rounds it out here this evening. So what a great day of turkey hunting it was in Iowa. It's hard to imagine all of this happened in one day.
We were kind of pulling all of our tricks out of our sleeves. We had Wade on the ground fanning. We had 2 Avian-X decoys out.
It was a great combo tactic, having the Jake and the hen, but there was a roll in the hill, and sometimes terrain will prevent a bird from seeing your decoy setup. So Wade continued to use the terrain to show just the top of that trophy tom, and once he saw the Jake, it was over.
Oh yeah, that Longbeard XR did its job. So much fun.
Congratulations, Taylor.
Thank you.
Well, as is so typical with turkey hunting, we started out in the bottom field, had turkeys gobbling all around us. They all flew down, went up the humps to this ridge we're about to climb up. So we'll see if we can't get in front of their direction of travel now. Always best to be where a turkey wants to go as opposed to where he doesn't. Rule number 1.
All right, we're slip sliding up ridges, down through the creeks, everything we can do to get out in front of these turkeys. Finally, this little creek led us within 150 yards of the birds, but it was so slick and so steep, Forrest is actually holding us up as Terry actually rests his gun over the lay down hen. It's just one of those deals. This is where we needed to be, and luckily Forrest was there to help her brother out. By golly, we got us a turkey. Hit him again, maybe.
Well, the turkey tour rolls on, doesn't it?
It keeps rolling, man.
Just like down the river, huh?
Yeah, absolutely. We rolled right down the river, didn't we?
Yeah. Man, oh man. You know, we talked about it early on this morning that it was one of those days, it's overcast, a little cloudy, it kind of feels damp, like there might be a little moisture in the air, and if we said if we struck them, there was a pretty good chance we'd be able to kill one, and by golly, this one worked out pretty doggone well.
And so often we work the birds early, don't get them, go find alternate birds, and then they come right in. Fun stuff, though. I mean, if you look at what happened yesterday, all kinds of different hunts, really.
You talk about lots of different ways to kill turkeys. We were talking about those bluebird days, and often they're with hens the entire day because they're usually up off a nest, and all they got to do is lay an eyeball on them, and it can shut them down for the entire day. But you get a day like today, one of these birds, and this turkey, it's a good bird. He's got razor sharp spurs. Man, was he making some racket.
It was. Once we finally got to where we needed to be on that cut bank, it didn't take them long to get here.
Well, it worked out great. Tour rolls on.
Absolutely.
Congratulations. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. More than you know.
Fun stuff.
DeerCast is giving you the chance to hunt with Mark and Terry Drury. Head over to DeerCast.com to enter.
We're adding new videos every week, so make sure to click that subscribe button and check out all of our amazing content. This episode of DoD TV was brought to you by Leupold.